Hey Gemini, what's up guys? I hope everybody is well. So we're going to go ahead and do a love reading, okay? So if that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you so much for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get a question really quick before we get into this. So, Gemini, you ask a question. I will think of nothing, okay? And what is the answer, please, to Gemini's question? What's the answer going to be to Gemini's question, please? What is the answer? Okay, let's go ahead and pull one. This one's sticking out. Also, this one. So we're going to take both of them, okay? Okie dokie, guys. Let's go ahead and get into this. Now, we have the crown that came out, all right? And I heard that you're about to crown somebody or somebody is about to crown you, Gemini, okay? For some of y'all, I got a very specific message that if some of y'all have been celibate, you're not going to be celibate for much longer, all right? And you could be like me where you're like, well, that doesn't resonate, okay? Because I personally don't ever see myself being with anybody ever again. I just don't. Okay, I have given myself over to spirit. I feel like I've surrendered to the path that was always there ahead of me, whether I wanted to admit it or not. Because I've been a little bit of a love bug in my life, like addicted to love in a sense, like wanting to find that person, wanting to find my quote unquote Prince Charming, right? Only to realize that I was my own Prince Charming. I was my own savior, right? I was my own lover, support system, best friend, worst enemy. Like I've been everything to myself, besides obviously spirit. But it's almost like this energy here of like where when I don't even really look at love readings anymore. I'm kind of doing this for y'all, and because I'm curious, right? I like to shake it up and mix it up every once in a while. Shit, why not? Some people are not on my journey. Some people are looking for love. Okay. So I like to read for those people too. But some of you guys might hear messages like that and be like, that's not for me, okay? But I feel like for some of you guys, it might actually be, okay? Like there is somebody that is, you have your emperor here or your empress coming. There's somebody that, again, you're going to crown or they're going to crown you. So for some of you guys, again, patience is needed. There's no need to rush anything. Some of y'all have been at the crossroads. Sorry, guys, let me close the blinds because the sun suddenly wants to come shining in and I'm like, damn, it's blinding me. We'll move them up. Oh, yes. I'm like a vampire. I'm like the sun, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have here. Okay. Whew. For Gemini, for love. Oh, we have lovebirds coming out. Okay. Like I was saying, I feel like for some of you guys, you might be meeting somebody. Romance is in the air. Pleasant surprises, okay? All right, guys. All right, there could be a pleasant surprise here coming in regards to love. And I feel like it's been a war zone for a minute for somebody. Maybe you've been in a connection for a while where it has been a war zone. You might finally break free of that situation and then run smack dab into the person that you're meant to be with, okay? That is for some of you guys. Some of you guys are in a relationship or there's somebody that's in a relationship right now and they kind of want to be with you or you want to be with somebody else. Take that as it resonates. That's a little messy, but that is the message that I'm getting for somebody. With the lovebirds energy, it's almost giving the energy of like thinking of somebody a lot, okay? Like them being on your mind, wanting to send them messages, maybe even some telepathy going on here, okay? For some of you guys with this lovebird energy, both of y'all could be air signs or have heavy air in your chart. What's going on for Gemini, please? Gemini with love, just general love messages. We have the heart chakra coming out. All right, Gemini, remove any blockages in love, okay? For some of y'all that are like me, they're like, nope, I'm solo dolo for the rest of my life, okay? Like for some of you guys that feel that way, there could be something that's faded, all right? Like I said, not everybody is on the journey of, that, okay? And if you are, there could be a change. There could be a pleasant surprise that's coming in. So remove any blockages that you have in regards to love. Not just that you can't find love or that there's not love out there for you, but what you feel like love is supposed to look like. Okay, because we learn love from our parents. We learn love from our family, from our loved ones. We learn love from what we see on TV, from movies, from music, right? And sometimes we learn love from how we're loved, right? Like how our first loves love us, and we think, oh, well, that's love. Love hurts, right? Love abuses, love uses, and that's not love. That's people abusing love. That is people who don't understand love doing things to people who love them, okay? So for some of you guys, there's like a whole recalibration or rewiring that you're going to need in regards to love, okay? But this could happen through a connection. There could be somebody out there that you meet and you're like, okay, wow, this person, yeah, it's true love, right? This could be the one, no pressure, okay? There's this energy here of like, yeah, this person's different. And it's not what I would assume love is like, okay? Like I was always taught that love is like, you know, the man goes to work and the woman stays home and they're, you know, devoted to each other. But it's, you know, if dad cheats every once in a while, you know, it's one of those things. Like that's how some people could have thought that love is. And I feel like that could be like mistaking love for a traditional family dynamic or something like that, okay? But a family dynamic is not necessarily love. You can be in a family with somebody and live 10, 20, 30 years next to that person and not actually love them, okay? We see that happen all the time, which is, again, why some of us have had this wiring in our brain of like love is sacrifice. Love means that you have to give up. Love means that you're not actually happy. My dishwasher is loud sometimes. You hear that big bang? That was my dishwasher, guys. Like, what the hell is it doing? Anyways, Euros, Cupid's arrow is about to strike. Unexpected love approaches. So pleasant surprises, unexpected ancestral healing. You are now clearing generational patterns through your own healing, okay? So guys, there's this energy here of you relearning what love is, and somebody could come in and show you that, and you guys could show each other. You could teach each other, like, you know, this is what love is. Learning about each other's love language. Making sure that you guys are being good to each other, okay? There's something here with that. I'm also in the energy of like a pleasant surprise. So you could already be kind of involved in this for some of you guys. For some of you, you have no idea what this is talking about. This is something that's down the road that's going to hit you. It's funny because I just got a message on the last love reading I did that was about new love, which was a while ago, so you'd have to go look for it. I just got a comment last night from somebody who came back to the reading because they said that a couple days after I posted that reading, that process started to happen where they met that person and now it's everything that I've said in that reading has happened. That's how my intuition works sometimes. Sometimes it's not what's going on right now. Okay. Sometimes with my intuition, just, I don't know. I don't control it. How it's set up, it's in the future, things happen. Okay. So I get comments a lot of times about people who come back to my readings to tell me, I wasn't sure at the time, but everything that you said has happened. That has happened a lot. When I was doing personal readings, that would happen. Okay. So just because something's not happening right now doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Okay. And I do feel like there could be something where you're going to meet somebody and it's like, this person is going to be somebody that's going to show you. We have family restrictions. Family is impacting this connection. And that's really what we were talking about. Some of you guys have seen like terrible relationships, or you've been in terrible relationships, ones where you've been indebted to this person. You've had kids, you've had bills, you've had businesses, and you're like, it's like slavery, right? Like, I never want to be involved in that again. I never want to be in a love relationship because this is what love is. Love is me sacrificing. It's me working. It's me not getting any thanks. It's, you know, not being attracted to a person anymore, or find out they're sleeping with my best friend. Like, you know, that could be something that's happening here. Another group of you, I'm getting the energy that some of you are meant to be with somebody, and your family, your community, your friends, they might not agree. They might be like, I don't know if I see this person for you. I don't know if this is the one. Okay. And it's really not up to your family to, you know, tell you who your one is. Like, that's kind of crazy to think that, but social pressures, social restrictions, things like that, that's a tale as old as time. That's something that we've been dealing with for generations. Okay. If your mother or your dad doesn't like somebody, right, where, you know, you have to ask the father's permission for the daughter's hand in marriage, right? You got to bring them over to meet the family. See, that's something that's embedded in us, when really at the end of the day, the majority of your life that you're living with that person behind closed doors, in private, in your home, raising your kids, paying your bills, taking care of your pets or whatever, nobody's going to see those moments. Your family, your friends, your community, your church, whatever, they are not going to be the ones that are inside that house with you when you're miserable, when that person beats on you or they cheat on you or you guys never speak to each other. Okay? Like, nobody's going to see that. Nobody's going to be a part of that. They're just going to see the nice, shiny version of you guys that you dress up and you go out and you're like, oh, we're happy, right? But shit wasn't good. You weren't really happy. It's like when, not to bring my ex into this because I really don't like talking about him because, you know, we've gotten to a much better place where we can like co-parent and we don't, you know, I wouldn't consider us friends by any means. We kind of just stay out of each other's lives and don't talk to each other unless it's about the kid, which is exactly how I like it. But when we first separated from each other, my dad was like, I thought everybody was good. I thought everybody was happy. And my mom was like, man, she was not happy. I could tell I know my daughter. She was not happy. Okay? So there's some people in your life that might see that you're not happy in something. And there could be some people in your life that are like, well, you guys always smiled when you were out with each other. You held hands. Right? Like, you know, like, I don't know, guys. Okay. There could be something like that going on, but for whatever reason, family plays a role. Now, this person could have kids with somebody and they're like, bringing somebody new into the mix. My ex is not going to like that. She's going to make my life hell, or he's going to make my life hell. They're going to start using the kids as pawns, right? And like playing these games. And I just don't got time for that. And I don't want to subject a new person to that. So maybe it's just better if I'm on my own. Right? If I just kind of wait till my kids turn 18 and then I'll go ahead and start dating. Okay, some of you guys could feel like that. And it could be true for some of you guys. Maybe your kids won't like this new person or something. There could be something here. There's just something with family. And we'll dig into that a little bit more. That's going to be way too many, guys. We'll dig into that a little bit more to see. Okay. You could be getting advice though with that support card. You could be getting advice about this situation. Somebody could be getting advice about you, like a trusted confidant. I don't know. I feel like, excuse me. I feel like if you get some kind of advice or somebody else gets some kind of advice in regards to this situation, you might want to talk to somebody that really don't know your person if you're with somebody or doesn't know your family. It's almost like find somebody who's like a stranger in a sense, like maybe an advice forum or something online, or get a therapist or something. Somebody where there's not like a biased connection. This person has nothing to win. They have nothing to lose from this situation coming together or falling apart, because there could be people who are trying to sway you, Gemini. I'm just getting that message for somebody, okay? All right, let's get one more about love for Gemini, but we definitely picking up on somebody with that lovebird energy. There's definitely a soulmate, okay? What do we have here for love for Gemini? Love energy, please. We have La Lune. Not everything is shown here, okay? So listen to the unspoken. We have Throne. Be sure this connection is not causing you to forget who you are, okay? Why am I sensing like somebody who's in a connection but wants somebody else? I don't know why I'm sensing that. Or you want somebody, Gemini, that's in a connection already. That is for somebody. I don't know. I'm picking that up with the family restrictions and the La Lune. It's like somebody's living a double life or something, okay? Attraction, physical attraction plays a big role in this connection. Desire, yeah, intense longing, a need to come forward. For some of you guys, that could be a situation. Now, for others of you, you need to listen to your intuition and make sure that you're listening to your intuition and not your ego in regards to something, okay? It's very important that you do that, because you could feel something for somebody and not be sure. Look, third party. Moment of silence, okay? Information is coming out that brings clarity. There could be a third party. Listen, guys, I felt it and I was like, you know, but I can't control what messages come out as much as I'd like to sometimes, because this messy shit, hell nah, for the birds, quite literally, okay? But I am getting the energy of there could be a third party that's ending. So maybe somebody had choices. Maybe somebody had restrictions. A third party does not necessarily mean another person. It just says on this card, there are outside energies affecting this connection. It doesn't mean that it's like another person. Although we do have family out here. So it could be a family. It could be a community. It could be a job. It could be an addiction, a mindset. It could be a person. Okay? Take it as it resonates. But something is voiding out within that third party. Something's dying. Something's over. I do feel like some information that hasn't been being seen because we have La Lune with the El Sol, okay? Something that has been hidden, something that hasn't been shown or spoken about is about to come out. There's about to be some clarity that you're about to get. So if that resonates for you, where there is somebody who's kind of, they dealing with their own shit, they're caught up in something else, okay, that could definitely be that situation where you're about to find out that, yeah, that situation's not what it seems, or something's ending there, okay? Now, for a very small number of you, and I do not like giving messages like this because I know how impressionable people can be, okay? You have to be skeptical with tarot. You have to be. It doesn't mean you have to be skeptical of the reader. It's just sometimes you have to be skeptical of the information that comes out, because, guys, lots of people see these readings and there's lots of messages that are coming through, and not every single message is for you. And you can seriously fuck up a good thing and hurt yourself and hurt other people just blindly listening to tarot readings because, you know, you're the tarot lady on YouTube who's always bang on and correct about everything, told you that your person might be cheating on you, okay? Know your person, and most importantly, talk to your person. If you feel like something's not right, if something's not going on, talk to them. You have an internal lie detector, Gemini. We talk about all the time. You're very intuitive. There's no reason why you can't sit somebody down, ask them if they're cheating, look them in the eye, and if they are fidgety, sweating, nervous, color drains from their face, right? Shifting their legs, crossing one leg, crossing the other, won't look you in the eye. Well, there you go. There's your fucking answer. You really don't need any more evidence than that, hun. I'm going to be so honest with you, okay? But if somebody looks you right back in the eye and says, hold on, guys, that's my alarm. It's my alarm to give thanks, guys. Anyways, if somebody looks you in the eye and says, no, I'm not cheating on you, why would you think that? Is everything okay? I would be more likely to believe something like that. Now, they could be a very skilled liar. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean? Like, they really could. I've had people in my life that they know I'm very intuitive, and they make it a mission to be able to become a better, more evolved liar, where I won't know. It's like some kind of like a badge of honor, like, yep, I was able to beat Jessica's lie detector. Not many people can do that, you know? So yeah, there are sick fucks out there like that. That is for sure. But more than likely, if somebody's willing to talk to you and communicate with you, and they're not defensive, they're concerned, like, why would you feel that way? Why would you think that I'm cheating on you? Is something wrong? Is everything okay? Right? That is somebody who really wants to be honest and open. That's a green flag all day long in my book, okay? So you don't need anybody to tell you anything, Gemini. You damn sure don't need me to say it, but I say all that to say, for some of you, what could be coming out is that somebody does have some kind of restriction. Somebody does have some kind of family situation or something going on, okay? Somebody could be married. It happens more often than you'd think. People out here swearing that they're single and they aren't, okay? It happens all the time. Oh, we don't even sleep in the same bed together. We're more like roommates than than spouses, right? I've had that one thrown at me too. Like, you know. And so just, you know, pay attention, Gemini, to what your intuition is telling you. Listen to the unspoken. What are people not saying to you, okay? If we're talking about everything, but we never talk about the family, you know, I never hear about your kids. I know you got kids, but I never hear about your kids, right? Something's going on there, okay? So just pay attention is really the energy that I'm getting here. Is there anything else? We have flirting coming out, okay? And we have lightning. Unexpected messages will come in. Proceed with caution, and keeping it light builds attraction now, Gemini. So I feel like somebody do want to flirt with you. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. Hold on a second, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that, guys. So I feel like somebody does want to flirt with you, and there could be some unexpected messages that come in. This is the third time in this reading that we've seen surprise, unexpected type of energy, okay? A message could come in lightning fast, new love. This could be somebody who, you know, you're going to start out fresh with for some of you guys, or this could be a brand new person like, hey, I've been looking at you. I'm attracted to you, or this could be somebody asking for your number, wants to text you. This could be somebody who reaches out on a social media platform, okay, guys? I feel like that would be the only, not the only way, but one of the only ways that somebody would get your information without you having give it to them. Crown coming out, interesting. Divine feminine and divine masculine energy is awakened within this connection, and we have the throne. So be sure this connection is not causing you to forget who you are, because something this powerful can damn sure make you forget who you are, what your mission is, where you're going, that you're celibate, okay? All that stuff. Like, panties just slide off, all right? That is for somebody. I'm getting that energy. There could be a divine masculine or a divine feminine coming your way. And since you are already on that divine feminine or divine masculine path yourself, when you come in connection with another one, it's like when worlds collide or something. It's like, what? You know, it's almost giving this intense feeling like I don't meet people like you every day, or I can tell you're on the same path as me. Even if we're different, one's ahead, one's behind, it doesn't matter. We're still on the same path. We're still going in the same general direction, okay? So there could be something going on like that. Communication, talking to each other will help bring clarity and trust. And chaser, someone is chasing this connection. So you don't need to chase what's yours, period. Period. You don't need to chase what's yours. You don't need to sit here, go out of your way. You don't need to beg. You don't need to text 24/7. You don't need to chase somebody that's not yours, okay? And that's something that I really had to deal with in relationships, because I have a lot of abandonment issues, okay? So as the moment I start to feel somebody pulling away from me energetically, it puts me in this tailspin energy of like, well, what's wrong with me? What did I do? I mean, it used to. I don't do that anymore. Now I'm just like, bye, little bird. Little baby bird, like off that movie Anaconda, little baby bird, okay? I'm like, bye, fly away, right? That's what your wings are for, right? Go ahead and fly, okay? Because I don't got time to worry about it. Like, you know, I have too much going on, and honestly, what's meant for me is meant for me. That's something I really had to learn. And some people look at that as toxic, like, what? You're not going to chase me? Well, why do you want to run? Right? So make sure that you're not getting yourself caught into another one of these cycles here. What's yours is yours, and communicate that with somebody. Like, look, I'm not out here to chase, and I'm not out here to run. So if you're going to start pulling back, that to me signals you want your space, and that's exactly what I'm going to give you. So, you know, maybe you need to have an open conversation with somebody of like, I am not a game player. Okay, and if you start pulling back and I let you, that's not me playing a game like, oh, come chase me now. That's just me literally giving you your space. That is exactly what that is. Okay, so for some of you guys, you're gonna meet somebody that you don't need to say that stuff, because they're not playing games either. But for others of you, you know, you meet people, they're used to playing these games. They're used to, oh, I got their number, I'm gonna let them sit, let them chill on ice for a little bit. Okay, I'll text them or call them in 3 days, right? Or they see that you called, they see that you texted, and they're like, yep, I'm gonna let them sit there for a second and sweat it out. Like, people are used to playing those games because they don't want to seem desperate. It's like a toxic culture nowadays of being thirsty, you know, wanting love, wanting to be with somebody, simping out. This is a bad thing. It's a bad thing to want to be with somebody, to want to talk to somebody, to want to give somebody time and attention. That's bad nowadays, okay? So people are just doing what they feel like they're programmed to do, which is why there's some energy here. But we can't control other people, though. That's the thing, right? And we talk about it all the time. Your boundaries are not up for other people to respect. You respect your boundaries until you run into somebody who will naturally follow suit, right? You respect your boundaries. You don't let anybody play games with you, push you around. Well, people around you have no choice but to fall in line. And if they don't, then they can fall out. It's that kind of energy. But you need to remove any blockages that you have in love that makes you feel like you need to play games. You need to not call them for 3 days. You need to not answer their texts too fast, because they're going to think I don't have anything going on. Like, shit, you like the person. You want to talk to them, right? Well, then talk to them. Like, it's that kind of energy, Gemini. And some of y'all might be used to these games with people and you're kind of over it. You know, that's why it's like some of you guys are like, yeah, no, I'm just like you, Jess. I've given myself to spirit, because I'm gonna let you know I text spirit, I call spirit, of course, metaphorically speaking. It picks up every single time. Spirit don't leave me on red, right? Spirit don't make me guess. Do it love me? Do it want me? Am I still good enough? Like, spirit doesn't do these things. Okay, so some of you guys have really given yourself up to spirit because you're like, humans are just too complicated. They like, you know, like Cardi B said, you got to argue with them because you know we like a toxic bitch, okay? Is that kind of energy. And sometimes it does feel like that is what people like. They do like toxic energy because they can have something that's right in their face that's really good and really healthy for them. And they're like, no. I I'd rather deal with what's easy. Third party or true love, they both start with the T, right? So it's kind of the same thing. Like, no, not really. So, not really. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot out here. See what's going on, guys. All right. Lovebirds, a pleasant surprise. Romance is in the air. And I feel like it does hit you like a pleasant surprise, because I feel like you're like, should I get up today and make some money, or should I get up today and make some money? Okay. For some of you guys, you're just working. You're just doing your thing. Every day hustle, right? 7 days a week, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, trying to get to that 9 of Pentacles, trying to get to that 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be moving. You could be in transition. You could be trying to figure out if you want to quit your job, or if you want to get a new one, or a second one, or a third one. Some of you guys are trying to plan a trip or travel, trying to get some vacation time, trying to meditate. Some of you guys are busy, on a spiritual awakening, a spiritual journey. Like, you have a lot of other things going on. Trying to develop hobbies, skills. I'm getting like building a website, creating the perfect formula for my lotion. I don't know. That's for somebody. Like, you want to do a lotion or skincare or something. You're trying to do something. You're trying to create something and build something. So you're back, your ancestors back. Everybody's just, it's peaceful is really what it's giving me. It's like when you're on the farm and it's like, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Rooster hasn't woken up yet. Okay. You're the one out there just, breathing in the smell of the dirt in the air, and it's just peaceful. Everything is going as it should, it feels like, in your life, right? And isn't that when love comes in? Isn't that when it happens? Okay? I feel like there could be somebody who's on the same path as you. One of you guys is ahead, one of you guys is behind. But I do feel like there's something where you guys are both on the same you're going in the same direction, right? King of Pentacles. And some of you guys could be trying to turn yourself into this King of Pentacles. This is 7, 8, 9, 10 Pentacles right here. Okay? So some of you guys are on this path of just working on yourself, building up your wealth, okay? Building up your stability, building up your health, perhaps. And you could see somebody, or somebody could see you. I kind of feel like they're going to see you, because I don't feel like you're out here looking. I feel like this person has gotten to a point where it's like their money is good, or they're good in their stability, they're good in their health. They're kind of just like, they want to find somebody to share all this with now, right? Like, it's giving that kind of energy. You're still building. I almost feel like somebody notices you from a distance, okay? For some of you guys, they're like, oh, who that over there? Look at her, shining, checking on their grapes, doing their thing. Him or her, it doesn't really matter, okay? Gender is not specific here. It's just, that's how the cards are. So that's how I read it. But this could definitely be a masculine that's working on himself, trying to get himself built up. And there's a feminine energy that's like, ooh, look at him. Look at him checking on his grapes, doing his thing, got his ancestors supporting him, shining, right? I feel like there's something there where somebody sees you shining. Somebody sees you building something up. They see you doing something and they want to be a part of it, Gemini. Okay, there is some kind of pleasant surprise. What is this pleasant surprise? Let's find out, okay? What is this pleasant surprise? Look, he came right back out. He's like, I will not be silenced, Jessica. Okay? Using my whole government name and everything. I don't know, guys. There's something like that for somebody. Like, somebody's like, I will not be silenced. I am the pleasant surprise, okay? And bust out the trumpets. I brought cake, all right? Like, there's something. She's like, I love cake. I don't ever have time to make a cake. Like, I don't know. I feel like this person brings something that you need. Something that you're not getting. Ooh. They're giving me a lot of messages. I'm like, do I say that? I'm like, do I say that? Okay, because as the oracle, it's up to us to decide what is appropriate and not. Like, Spirit doesn't have a filter. Spirit will say anything, do anything. Like, it shows me, sometimes Spirit shows me the most disturbing things that I'm like, I am not telling my collective that, okay? But that's because Spirit doesn't have a filter like we do, you know? And I'm kind of getting this energy of like, this person gonna bring something. I'm hearing, what movie is that from? I think it's from Two Can Play That Game, where Monica, she's like, my baby laid a pipe. Okay, I don't know. Why? Spirit guides, why do you do this to me? Yeah, I'm getting the energy like somebody might bring the pipe. I don't know, guys. Okay, somebody might be like, I know exactly what they need in their life. And I can provide that. Okay, so I don't know, Gemini. But there's something about that, okay? I'm just gonna be real with you guys because that's who I am. I'm a real fucking reader. This cake has a slice missing. So if this is somebody who is gonna bring the pipe, they brought the pipe to a lot of people. That's why they're so good at it. And if you're okay with that, shit, everybody got a past, everybody has a history, but I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't think about it like, how did they learn that little technique? You know, like, that's not something I've ever had anybody do. How did they learn that? Maybe this person just watches a lot of corn, okay? I don't know, okay? But there's something about that. Yeah, I'm seeing Jason Stackhouse from True Blood, where he's like, you know, I keep my body in shape and stuff, and I watch a lot of corn. I take notes. That's how I know how to do things like that. I don't know. That's for somebody, but yeah, for some of y'all with that slice missing, they've given it up to a lot of people. And that's why they're so good at what they do. Like, I'm not trying to ruin the luster here. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's get back on track. This person definitely does see that they have something that you need. It doesn't just have to be sexual, okay? It could be like, you know, again, cake. Like maybe this person is always so busy working, taking care of other people, right? Constantly going. They don't have time to enjoy like the simple things in life, you know, like a chocolate cake, for example. Like this person's like, I don't know when the last time I even sat down, put my feet up or had a piece of cake was, right? This person's like, well, look, I do that all the time. You know, you need to come in and have some fun or let your hair down. I feel like this person's bringing something that you do need. Okay. And people do need love. So I'm not going to sit here and demonize sex. I would never. Listen, never mind. Okay. But let's just say that there's nothing wrong with it. All right. Let's just say that there's nothing wrong with it at all. So somebody could feel like that is something that you need. That's something they could provide. I don't know. Either way, this person is a soulmate. This person could be a lot taller than you. I've never noticed the size difference here, but I actually really am. Look, her ancestor's like, don't you get crazy, girl. Okay. You know you like a tall one, right? I don't know. There could be something here where your ancestors are kind of worried that they're not worried, but it's almost like don't ruin all the progress. Don't lose your head. We saw that card thrown many, many times where it was talking about not letting something kind of cause you to forget who you are, where you're at, all the work that you've done, Gemini, because there could be something where it's like, yeah, I am a sucker for that. That's my type, okay, or something. This ancestor back here, I feel like belongs to him. And I almost feel like this ancestor is like, work your magic. I don't know. I almost feel like there's ancestors out there that are really playing a role in this. Like, I feel like this person's ancestors want them to come across you because you would really help the lineage. Like, you would help their lineage. You know, you bring abundance. You're in your Empress energy. You're in your creator energy here and your manifesting energy. And this person's like, I see nothing but good things coming from this person. I feel like on the other hand, your ancestors are like, exactly, right? We got a lot of stuff to provide. We got a lot of stuff to give. We've done a lot of work. My ancestor, like, I feel like your ancestors are hella protective over you and they do not play. And they're like, yeah, we need to make sure we're watching our ancestor because, no. Whereas their ancestors like, oh, no, work your magic, brother / sister, do what you do, right? Because this is going to be really good for us. Like, I don't know. I'm getting that energy, guys. Somebody's ancestors, somebody else's ancestors could really be out there checking for you. Like, nah, this person, this is the person. Like, this is the person, you know? I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But this King of Pentacles, he's the pleasant surprise. He could be an earth sign. He could be a Leo with that crown. Heart chakra, removing any kind of blockages. Okay? 10 of Wands. That love is a burden. And I feel like somebody else caused you to feel that way. Right? Like you didn't learn that on your own. You weren't born, popped out the womb, you know, feeling like love is nothing but sacrifice. Love is nothing but a burden. You know, male or female, somebody taught you that. Somebody showed you that, no, you want my love, you want my love, you got to earn my love. You got to carry all these wands up this hill, right? Okay, you have to sacrifice. You have to devote yourself to me. I'm going to take every ounce of money, love, okay, healing energy, a will to live, anything that you got, I'm going to take it. Whereas this person's coming in to try to give to you, Gemini, this person wants to take. And they do take. They take your time. They take your energy. They take your self-respect. They take your dignity. Okay? They take your money for some of you guys. That's why you got to be careful that the cycle doesn't repeat. You got to remove these blockages because you don't want to then turn into the taker in this relationship. This person's giving you to you, well, you give to them. Y'all give to each other. This is an equal connection that we want to form here, right? We don't want something where it's like we're just coming in now and we're the takers now. We've had stuff taken from us for so long. Now we're going to be the takers. Like, no. Okay? So there's something here with that word, yeah, love hurts, okay? They're singing, guys. I don't know. That's what I'm getting, though. Like, some of y'all could have fell for a player. Like, seriously. Or fell for somebody who was in a third party. Did have some kind of family restriction or something going on here. They have a powerful wand. They like to sling that thing everywhere, okay? That's for somebody. This person could be a reformed one. Because we talk about that a lot. We get that energy for some reason a lot of like a reformed player, a reformed playgirl. Like, yes, then how do you think I learned how to do that trick you like so much? Listen, I'm just saying, right? But that I don't do it anymore, okay? I don't know why I'm getting damaged goods from this person, but I am. And I don't really necessarily believe that people are damaged goods. It's up to each person's comfort zone. Okay, because you know, when you think about corn stars, right? Like, how do they have significant others, and how do their significant others feel about that? Do they feel like it's just a job? I don't care. I don't watch it, or maybe I do watch it and it turns me on. Who knows, right? Because some people are into that. It's like you have to find your perfect match. You can't be with a corn star and be sitting there grilling them from the corner every time that they got to work. Like, you know what this job is. You know what I do, right? You know, when I come home and I say I need to take a shower. I'm sorry. Like, you know, when I come home and I say I gotta take a shower, you know what that means, right? Like, it was a very busy day at the office, right? So, I don't know. To each their own. Me personally, nah, I'm good on that, homie. Because I can get downright psychotic if I feel like I have to share. I don't share. That's not me. Okay, I don't share. I don't do third parties. I don't do guest appearances in the bedroom. I don't do any of that stuff. Okay, like, who do you need me to be today? Because trust me, I got enough personalities to keep you occupied in this bitch. So who do you need me to be? Right? Like, what do you want me to be? What do you need me to be for you? Okay, so for some of you guys, you know, again, you gotta take it as it resonates. This person might have been with a lot of people. Maybe that's something you just don't need to think about. I don't feel like they are anymore. But this could be something where it's like, this is what I've been through, though. Okay? So, I don't know, guys. This message is different. Okay? Like, this message is definitely different. Give me something else for this heart block. Or, yeah, the heart blockages. Any blockages the Gemini's working through. The sun. That love can be free, right? That love can be welcoming, that love can be fun, it can be joyous, and it doesn't have to look like what everybody else's relationship looks like. Like, for instance, some people like open relationships. I've met people who that's what they like. They like open relationships. They like being able to be with numerous people, and that's how them and their partner both feel, and they literally were not lying. There were no problems. Because when I hear something like that, I'm like, you're just saying that so you keep them, right? You don't actually feel that way? Because that's how I feel. I would never. That's not something I'm interested in. But some people are interested in that. So, again, love doesn't, maybe it's Three's Company too, and you're really fucking happy with that. For some of you guys, but know your truth. That's the thing. Like, don't go into a relationship where you know your partner only wants it to be you and them, right? But you really want you, them, and a guest appearance. And that's just how you are. Like, you like to be open. You like to have variety. Okay, well, know your truth and don't drag somebody else into your mess. There's plenty of people out there that will be the same way as you, okay? So I feel like a blockage here that needs to be released is feeling like love needs to look like what everybody else says it needs to look like. This could go in lines, too, of like a less traditional marriage, maybe, or a relationship. Maybe we don't want to be married. Maybe we want to be together, but we don't ever want to live together, right? We like our space. I like my own bed. I like my own house. Doesn't mean that I don't want to be with only you, right? That could be for some of you guys. For others of you, there could be different cultures, different religions, different age dynamics here. You know, one person a lot older, one person a lot younger. And some people are like, how the hell is that sexy to you? Somebody who's half your age. I don't know. It just is, right? As long as everybody's legal and consenting, what's the fucking problem here? All right? So that's what I'm getting. As long as everybody is legal and everybody is consenting, Gemini, love the way that you feel and you and your partner feel like you should love. It doesn't have to look like what everybody else thinks it should. Heavy, heavy Leo energy, guys, okay? I feel like you're going to find what works for you, right? What works for you and your partner. For some of you guys, you're used to being with somebody who they just don't fit. That's just not something that they want to do, right? Like some of you guys feel like you could have been with people who you told them what you liked and they were like, oh my God, you pervert, right? Like there's something like that. And it's like, there's somebody out there that's going to be like, okay, right? I don't know. There's something about that, okay? Like finding the love that's for you, not restricting yourself because that's what other people say is what you're supposed to do, all right? And I feel like there could be a lot of pain that's been caused. Also watching other people do this, watching other people sacrifice when you know that that's not what they wanted, you know? We do a lot of damage to our kids that way. That's the thing. Like we feel like, oh no, I'm keeping it together for the family. I'm keeping it together for the kids. Why? So your kids can watch you be miserable? So your kids can listen to you fight? Because trust me, kids are paying attention even if you think they're not. Kids are very intelligent, sentient beings, right? So they are able to pick up on things that you feel like they're not. They're paying attention, okay? They're hearing you argue all the time. They're hearing mom cry. They're hearing dad, you know, cuss, and they're watching them drink. And like, it's like, you know, and then that's what they get programmed to think that that's exactly what love is. So then they grow up and they don't have healthy relationships, you know? So make sure that you're not staying for the kids, staying for the family. For some of you guys, that's not for everybody, obviously. Okay. But this could be something that you need to heal because that's what you saw growing up as well. Okay. Family restrictions. What is that? I also saw the 3 of Cups card with this 3 of Swords. Some of y'all have definitely been hurt by third parties, hurt by people cheating on you. It's programmed you to think that you're somehow not good enough because every person you meet cheats on you, right? And you could be like, why am I going through this cycle? Why do I keep reliving this cycle? I don't know if I necessarily have the answer for you when it comes to that, but I can tell you that there's something in regards to self-worth here and realizing that your worth is not equate to how somebody treats you. Okay. So there could be something like that that's happened here. Some of you guys meet a lot of karmics. You do. And that comes with chosen energy anyways, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine. We already saw that. That comes with that chosen energy. Learning these lessons, clearing out this karmic energy. Like you gotta, run across a karmic or two in your life. That's gonna happen, okay? Family restrictions. I feel like there are people who are gonna be against this connection, Gemini. People are going to be like, well, why would you want to date somebody like that? That's what I keep hearing. Why would you want to be with somebody like that? Okay, so like, how are they going to fit in? How are they going to fit in at the family barbecue? There could be like a feminine energy in your family, or there's a masculine energy, but they're showing up as a feminine energy. They're showing up as the Queen of Swords, somebody who runs a tight ship, right? Somebody who this person would not fit in and they would never be able to fit in. Like, it's given the energy of like they come over for a holiday or something and this person's hella critical of what they're wearing, what they look like, what they brought, how they cook, how they smell, how they talk, how they chew, right? Like everything. This person's just hella critical and they're going to go out of their way, okay, to be very critical of this person. That is for some of you guys. This could also be a frosty ass ex, okay? That's going to go out of their way to try to make this person feel like they don't fit in, they don't belong, they should have never fucked with you, their person, because even though they're going to be an ex, they're still going to think of them as their person. Now, this could be you this is happening to, like this is on your side, or this could be on their side, or it could be on both y'all's side. Maybe y'all just need to run away up to the mountains together. Shit, sounds like a good time. Honestly, it sounds like a good time. We could get a couple goats, maybe a chicken or two, okay? Like, there's something like that. Like, some of y'all are just like, fuck everybody. Okay? Fuck everybody. Like, I'm getting that energy for some of you guys, but there could be somebody. And this person could be like, oh no, hun. Of course I'm going to accept this person. Of course I'm going to give this person a chance, but they never give anybody that you bring home a chance. Okay? There could be a really controlling mother figure. Okay? That's afraid that you're going to leave. Okay? I don't know, Gemini. It's some toxic energy. Give me another one for this family restriction here. 10 of Swords. Sheesh. Sheesh. Empress. Yeah. Somebody does not listen. For some of you guys, it's like, I'm the only feminine. they're showing me that scene from Sex and the City with Charlotte when she was married to that one guy that she never really wanted to be with. And she married him kind of because he was like, I forget what his name was, but she married him because like he was like the perfect one on paper and all that. But his family was hella overpowering, and his mom was like just like went out of her way to make her life horrible. No matter what Charlotte did, she could never please this woman. And Charlotte did leave because there was a lot of sexual energy. Like it just wasn't working out in the bedroom, and there was a lot of issues. So she did leave for a second, but she came back and tried to make it work with him. And the mom was like, you know, he got sick, and the mom came over. She slept over. She was like waking up in the middle of the night trying to put the vapor rub on his chest and shit. And Charlotte's like, move, bitch. Like, this is my husband. Let me rub the vapor rub on him, please, right? And she's like, I don't need to be told about this family, right? Because unlike you, I never left, or something like that, she said to her. So it's giving that kind of energy, guys. Like, I'm the empress of this family. Who do you think you are coming in here? Like, it's giving, it's not great, guys. It's kind of toxic. There could be some kind of weird toxic feminine energy that's just gonna like not like the feminine in this situation, or reverse the roles for a masculine. Like there's a weird masculine energy that's like, no, I'm the man of this family, right? Like it's like, okay, there can't be two men. Like I don't know, like, you know, I was born with a penis. I don't know what you want me to do about that, sir. Like there's something here about that, guys. Okay, there's something here about that, and they're gonna try to make things hard, okay, which might be why like you guys decide that maybe it's time for y'all to both leave this situation behind and find your own life, okay? Or that's a choice that you're gonna have to make. That will be something that you guys come up against in this connection, because it's like there are going to be outside energies that do not agree, okay? And I feel like there's going to be something that's, for a lot of you guys, this is like a feminine energy, and this is going to be a target on this feminine, okay? Like somebody's like, oh, she's pregnant. Are you sure that's your baby? Are you sure? It's like, yeah, I'm sure. What the hell? Like, well, maybe you should get a DNA test just in case, which actually I don't see a problem with. I feel like anybody who's on a birth certificate should have a DNA test done, just so that way there's no motherfucking confusion. Okay? Because there are people that that shit does happen. Okay? So I'm pro that. Pro DNA test. Okay? But I feel like this person is doing it in a toxic way. Like, they know that's your baby. Okay, they know that this is the empress and she ain't out here cheating and busting it open for everybody. Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those situations like, bitch, shut up. Okay, but you can't say that because it's your mom. You can't call your mom a bitch and tell her to shut up. At least you shouldn't. Okay, so there's something about that going on where maybe you feel like you have to keep it to yourself. For some of you, this is going to be a betrayal because you're going to find out that this person has been keeping a marriage to themselves. I'm just saying, guys, that's not for everybody. Okay, that's not for everybody. But you'll know eventually, because what's done in the dark is going to come out to light. Guys, come on now, okay? There's the Emperor. Okay? Some of you guys, again, this could be a mother-father figure. Doesn't have to be your mother or your father. It could be a mother or father figure. This could be an older sibling that swears they're mom and dad, okay? Whoever this is, this could be a community with that Hierophant. It could be a tradition. It could be a way of life, okay? It could be a religion. Whatever it is, there's going to be somebody where you feel like you have to hide something from them because you can't bring this out in the open. They're not going to approve. That's for some of you guys. For others of you, this is somebody hiding a whole ass relationship. Or a relationship ends, they're not hiding it, like it's pretty obvious they're married, okay? But they're ending it, and that person's still going to be a prevalent part because they had kids, they had businesses, they have ties to that person. And this person is going to go out of their way to make shit miserable. They could spread rumors, they could slander, they could use the kids, like I had said, okay? Taurus energy coming through. Aries energy, of course, we do have Leo, and we saw Libra. Look, there they are, okay? They're like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm hearing that song, what is it? Al Green, Let's Stay Together. And I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me, right? Because you make me feel so brand new, okay? I can't stand this place. Like, there's something about that, guys. Okay, there's something here about that. Okay, guys. All right, let's keep it moving like Susan. Shout out to Susan. Okay, yeah, there could be a divorce that's going to happen here. And this bitch will be frosty, male or female. They will be frosty. Libra energy coming out. Okay, they're like, we were so happy. Okay, we were so happy together, yet we fought constantly and called each other horrible names and cheated and flung plates across the room and used the kids and stayed high out of our gourds the whole fucking time. But we were so happy. You know, like, there is going to be somebody who does that. We would have been so happy if this bitch hadn't came in here and ruined our relationship. It's like, okay, right? And I feel like you and this person will know the truth. That's why it's very important that y'all communicate with each other. You stay strong within each other. You let each other know how you're feeling. You protect each other. You don't gaslight each other. Okay, like, it's very important. Like, if this kind of situation, if that's resonating for you guys, it is very important that you guys communicate with each other and you're honest and you're open about how you're feeling about situations. Okay, and you don't just take your family's side just to take their side, or like, you know, the worst thing you want to hear from your new person is like they're caught in the middle when it comes to your ex. Like, bruh, grow up. Listen. I'm sorry. Let's just move on, okay? Lalu, not everything is being shown here. Well, what's not being shown, Spirit? Okay, you let us know. What's not being shown? Okay, Spirit. Look, community dick is coming out right off the bat. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's for some of you guys. For others of you with this Queen of Pentacles, this person wants to be with you and they only want to be with you. Like I said, for some of you guys with this piece of cake with this piece of cake missing, this person was community D or community V at one point in their life. Like, they did give it to a lot of people. Okay, they might have cheated on this person that they were with like constantly. And that might cause you some worry, like, I'll be damned. You know, because I'm not just going to go sit in the corner and cry. If you cheat on me, there might be blood. Like, you know, like, somebody going to pay for sure. So, like, you're not the one to be fucked with, Gemini. I feel like this person knows that anyways. You're showing up as like a counterpart energy, okay? So what's not being hidden? This person could have a very strong sexual appetite, like almost insatiable. But see, the thing is I feel like what Spirit's saying is it was insatiable because they weren't with their true person. Once they get with their true person who's open, I feel like you're a little experimental, Gemini. Like, you're a little freaky sneaky sometimes. You do a little something strange for some change, okay? For some of you guys, like, you will, okay? Like, I'm getting the energy of, like, somebody who, you know, you're a little adventurous, okay? There could be something like that going on. But I got to be real with you. For some of you, yeah, this person has a past. They do have a past. Now, for some of you who you're like, I don't like it, but it is kind of resonating that my person might be married or might be sneaking around or they might have somebody, then that's just a confirmation that you're going to find out about. Yeah, this person does have somebody. And you're going to find out about that, Gemini. This is going to be something that, it's not going to be something that I'm telling you and only I'm going to tell you. This is something you will find out about, okay? It will come out. So, but for others of you, this is somebody who's been keeping this really secret from you. Like, you do some things to them, like you do, and they just don't want to tell you because, first of all, it's like, that's not gentlemanly like, or gentle lady like, okay? But for others of you, maybe they are. There's something here going on still that they need to figure out. And they know, like, listen, I can't just like put it on the table and be like, here. You know what I mean? Like, I need to, you know, use my judgment here. This is not somebody that I can just fuck around with. Like, you know, this is my queen/king. Like, I need to be serious. That's for some of you guys, okay? So what's being hidden here? Lovers really want to pop, guys. Because I'm getting double messages here. I'm not going to deny what we've seen with the third party, the family, the marriage. Like, I'm not going to deny that. For some of you, there is somebody who you're like their little secret, whether you're with them or not. They want to be with you. Like, they do want to put that thing on the table and be like, look at it. You like it, right? Okay. So, just like, thump, okay, on the table for you. That's for somebody, guys. I'm not saying that's for everybody. Some of y'all might be like, get that thing off my table before I fucking cut it off. That might be for some of you guys. Like, okay, and they may know that about you. So they're like, no, that's not the approach. That's not the approach I need to use, okay? For others of you, this could be that somebody that you're already, I feel like that would be, you'll know where you're at because this could, if you're with somebody already, then that's something they want to do for somebody else, right? If you're not with this person, then this is how this person feels about you. You really got to get in where you fit in. I don't like giving messages about cheating because not everybody's person is out there cheating. And it would be really wildly irresponsible to sit there and say that. So that's why I don't do that, because I'm a responsible reader. For the most part, I can be a little goofy, but I try not to lead y'all astray or invoke fear. That's not something I like to do, okay? What's being hidden, though? What's being hidden, Spirit? Walk away, okay? I feel like somebody is trying to walk away, but with it being in reverse, it's kind of almost the energy of like, I'm biding my time, I'm being patient, I'm trying to get my shit together. So for some of you, there is somebody that they are involved with somebody and they do want to be with you. They really do. They see you as their partner, but they got to walk away from some shit and they're kind of stalling a little bit. Sagittarius energy coming through heavily, but I feel like this won't last forever. They're working on it because they've seen the truth, and once you see the truth, it's like you can't unsee what's been seen. Right? You can't unhear what's been heard. And so this person has been awakened to you and they know. And some of you, maybe this isn't even a person. This is just that lifestyle, right? Like they need love and affection. They don't want to be a player anymore. Okay. Like they're like, it's hard though. It's hard to get out the game. You know, for some of you guys, they might have people throwing that kitty at them left and right. And it's like, I am but a man or woman. Like I am human, damn it. And it's hard, right? God, the puns I could do right now, but I'm trying really hard not to, okay? But I'm getting that energy, like, for some of you guys, they're trying to be better. Maybe they need to join a program, because that kind of sounds like somebody who's addicted a little bit, okay? And sexual addiction is a real thing, and it ruins a lot of relationships. So there could be somebody who, you know, I look at addiction, sexual or otherwise, the same way. Like, I look at it all the same. You're running away from something. You're numbing yourself out. There's an itch inside of you that you're trying to scratch within another person that really needs to be scratched within yourself. Okay. What are you not facing within yourself that you feel like you can find in another person's, you know, whatever. Okay. So I look at it the same way, but maybe they need to see a professional. That's for some of you guys. For some of y'all, this just sounds a lot more complicated than I'm trying to have it to be. And that's why Spirit is my soulmate, okay? That's for how some of y'all feel. Yeah, look, Spirit's like, yeah, I will be your soulmate. You don't have to ask me twice. Like, you rang, I answer every time, okay? Like, I'm telling you. So some of you guys are like, this is a little complicated. They're going to have to come to me when they're clean, they're sober, right? They're not married. That's for damn sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're free. Look at that thing. I'm sorry, guys. This person is hella sexual. I cannot deny it. This person is Aries energy coming through. Also Aquarius with that Fool. Yes, this person is very sexual, and that could be an issue. Like, sex is great, but like when you need sex so bad that you're willing to step out on your family, you're willing to hurt people because you need it, that's an addiction. That's a problem, and you need to get some serious help. Okay, all jokes aside. All right, so if that's you, Gemini, that's you. If that's them, that's them. But for some of you, they just need to be free with that Fool energy. They need to be able to come to you free and not attached to anything, whether it's their family, whether it's another person, whether it's an addiction, because you deserve that, because you're over here very stable. Like, very stable. Like, all the stability left as soon as we moved off of your energy, Gemini. Like, you're very stable over here. And this person, I feel like, knows that. Like, this is not something that I wouldn't be telling them that they didn't know already. Okay? Let's get your answers. We have go, the time is right, and then we have choose a new direction, Gemini, okay? So you're going to have to take that as it resonates, because I don't know what your question was, okay? But I do feel like something is just a matter of time, okay? Something is just a matter of time, and this could be telling this person or you, whoever's stuck in this weird dynamic, there could be this energy of like moving a new direction because your family ain't gonna be able to satisfy you, or okay, sleeping around is great, but what about when you're 60 and you know you need help? Well, I wouldn't say 60, that's not that old. Let's just say like 70, 80, 90, okay? And you need help getting up and down the stairs. Like, I hope one of your whores comes and helps you. Won't you call on old Trixie that you used to call on back in the day? Maybe she'll be around to help you down the stairs, right? Like, there's something like that. Like, your future is not with multiple people, Gemini. Your future is with people. One person. Look, I'm leaving. I don't feel like that was an accident. I feel like this person's like, Jessica, I'm trying. You're not really painting me in the best fucking light here. Like, I feel like this person's frustrated with my energy right now. But I'm sorry. I'm here to serve my collective, sir/ma'am, okay? It says, I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and has hindered my growth. There you go. There you go, Gemini. Because you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times, brings me so much happiness and peace. Okay? Playing games coming out. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting, it's to get your attention. So that's what I was talking about with those heart blockages and people playing games. Like, you don't want to play games. Like, you're not any kind of just a whiff of games in the air and you're done. You're gone. You're over it, Gemini. Like, you know, if you're anything like me, yes, as soon as you sense a game, you're like, nope, I'm not interested. Somebody trying to make me jealous, somebody leaving me on red, someone disappearing, doing a disappearing act for a couple days. Like, I'm good on that because I've been through all that. Why don't you show me something fucking new? Why don't you show me something stable, something consistent, right? That'd impress the fuck out of me. Okay, like, that's how I feel about shit. So I'm pretty sure y'all mimic that energy. Okay, any kind of games, you're like, so this person might need to learn, like, games are not going to get them anywhere with you. Okay, but I feel like this person is trying to get your attention right now. They're posting, trying to get your attention. Look, twin flame, okay? Dodging tomatoes over here, like, hey, relax, Gemini, okay? You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways that nobody else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. So, you know, that's the thing, right? With these strong soulmate connections, it's rarely about union and it's so often about the lesson, you know? People get that mistaken. They think, oh, that means we're supposed to be together and all that. It's like, that's not what the twin flame journey is about. If you're lucky, you get unionship, but there's a lot of stuff that has to happen, a lot of stuff that has to be healed and put into place before that can even happen. You know? Let's get some more out here. Need time to heal. Yeah, you're damn right. Okay, right now I need space where sorry, I cannot read because I don't have my glasses on. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you, it's about me. And that's really healthy. Now, if they're really out there healing, if they're not really out there healing in other people's vaginas, okay? That's the difference there. If they're really on their own healing and working on themselves, Gemini, that's good. That's a green flag because this person does need to heal some things. And I feel like they know that. I'm sorry, I'm riding them super hard right now, but it's because I care about you guys, you know what I mean? But I do feel like, yeah, this person they're trying to heal. Like they're trying to walk away from that lifestyle. They don't want to have these short little ace of wands with other people. They want to have the Fool, long and strong with you. Okay, they do. And they feel like you're like the type of person that could satisfy them. I don't know, Gemini. It feels listen, let's just get through this, guys. Okay? Others' opinions. There you go. Because that's exactly what this reading has been talking about. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free of limiting myself based on other people's beliefs. There you go. And listen, because my stomach's starting to hurt, and y'all know that's a signal for me when it's something toxic. I feel like there are some toxic fucking people in their family. Make you want to run away, okay? Like, I'm so serious. Even though that's not what this card is talking about. Yeah, my stomach is hurting. I feel like there's somebody toxic around them, guys. Like, devilish. Like, almost like this is the type of person that will, like, try to fuck up fuck you up on purpose. But Runaway says, would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Like I said, some of y'all might be like, well, fuck everybody. We're going to go ahead and move, run off to the mountains or run off to the desert or run off to the beach, wherever. Okay. And we're just going to be with each other. Right? The attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. That's something that this person or you needs to work on. It needs to be enough that, you guys just live this simple life, love each other. If they need that attention, they need people to fawn over them, to be like, oh my God, your relationship's so great, right? Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. Will you listen? There are so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me out? Okay. Will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me, right? With the attention of others. And somebody might want to tell you what I've told you today. Somebody might want to be like, I have a sex problem. I'm addicted to other people's attention. I've been living my life for other people and not for myself. And you might be like, yeah, it sounds like that came out of the book called, anything you'll fucking say to get in my pants, asshole. Like, you know what I mean? They might think that that's how you're going to react. And maybe some of you guys will, because your boundaries are way up. You're like, hell nah. Right? I know what you've been doing. I know what you've been up to. Okay. So for some of you guys, they really want to know, will you listen to them? Are you going to hear them out, or are you just going to like slam the door in their face? Or if they tell you what's been going on, are you going to be like, that's it, we're fucking over? Like, I don't know, guys. It's up to you guys. I'm just reading the cards here. Let's get one more, I think. Okay. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. Focused on my money. I feel like this person feels like that's you. Gotta be real with you, because I feel like this person's actually pretty clear on how they feel. I feel like they're not sure how you feel. And they see you focused on your money. They see you focused on your growth. And they're just like, is this person even going to believe the shit that's coming out of my mouth right now? I don't know, Gemini. Okay. Anyways, that has been your reading. It's been interesting. I hope it helps. Hope it resonates. Hope it does something. See you on the next one. Bye.